through tripping Aquafina. I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me. Flow make digits, I'm on my business. Stack chicken like what it's gon' be. Crew in the cut, hey, you want us red run when I tell a peace. Love is love. Love is love. Bendo with the switch again. Boy deliver like he heffernin'. Core with digits, give him estimates. Somersaults for my Benjamins. I got what you need, baby. Skirt the Chevy, make a scene, baby. LABB been the team, baby. Bim Papa, word the G, baby. Look, labs till I'm finished. Had a handful of lemons through the hand. Got a bag, now the hands in the business. For my hand, it's a ticket. Talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I've been playing with the minutes that they been shoulda gave. And I'm flipping every digit that they been shoulda paid. Had to find a way to get it. No, this isn't what you made. If I ever wanna dip, then I'm brink with the blade. And I'm brinking a blink on the brink of some dumb shit. Watch how I move, cause I know the brink's coming. Watch for the blues, cause I know that they dumping. Nothing in my view, so it's hush on discussion. Hush on discussions, you know what you need to. I keep it in the band to let you know that I don't need you. Y'all cats be see-through, head not to peace. You been king, I'm regal. Got it in my abyss. Came through tripping Aquafina, I'm sipping. Yeah.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy, Earth Mac, the mad scientist.
And it's your boy, motherfucking Boogie Blends. Looks, and that intro be having me in the zone, bro. I'll be locked in. Dripping Aquafina, bro. Welcome. Welcome to Nerd Talk.
Let's
live
go.
Thursday night.
Thursday night.
I see you back in the stew.
I'm back in the stew, man. Like that.
You back
Traveling
in the
is
stew.
Yeah, traveling is done. Just for a little bit. Traveling is done just for a little bit. You know, for the next few weeks, man.
Take your shoes off for a little bit.
Yeah.
Reflect on what happened.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Tell us about it, man. How'd it go?
Man, Animazement was amazing. As always. And I know I said it on the show on Tuesday. Shout out to the staff of Animazement, to the con chair, to everyone, the head of media relations, for giving us the opportunity to cover Animazement once again, because we've been covering Animazement for I would say the past 5 years or so. And before that, we did MomoCon, and actually we was a little split because one of my staff members was in MomoCon, and she had the time of her life over there. But I will say though, man, Friday and Saturday, Animazement got me for my ends, man. They got me.
They got you. They get in there, bro. That's what they do.
That's what they do.
They know how to touch that spot, bro.
Hey, bro,
they got a little bit for everybody when you go in there.
Everybody, man. We talking the dealer's room, and I was in the dealer's room literally for about an hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever, just looking around. I'm scanning to see what I can get or whatever, man. And the first thing I ran across, is what you see right here. Jason Berta, from the Ginyu Force, man. I don't know.
That pose is crazy, bro. That pose is crazy.
Yes,
and I've
sir.
never, and I don't know if I've ever seen a Funko outside the box before.
Yeah, this is the first time I took them out the box, because mainly the main reason for that is I'm not going to resell it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to. This is the Ginyu Force. I'm not going to get rid of that. So I'm like, let me take this thing out the box and I can always, and I got it for 2 for $20. And there's another version of the Ginyu Force where all of them glow in the dark. Same poses, but they glow in the dark. So I'll probably get the whole set of the Ginyu Force, the glow in the dark versions, and just have them sit somewhere and have them shine through. But Jace is my favorite Ginyu out the Ginyu Force, and you can't have Jace without his best friend Berta. It was them two. You know what I'm saying? They rode together. They literally died together. I wouldn't say they didn't really die together, but Berta was the first to go. That man caught a knee to the throat. Vegeta was not having it.
He said, "Listen, bro, enough."
Vegeta was not having it whatsoever. But I got a good deal on those Funko Pops. I was looking for a Jace action figure. This is the closest thing to it, but I do want an actual Jace action figure, and I I would not take that out of the box. But if once I get my hands on that, I'm gonna like, you know, put it in the back, you know, stack it back here. And also I got these two items right here, and it's called NES Works and the Snes Works. So this author, he went through every gaming company, every developer, and he had, this is basically an encyclopedia. This is like the first volume. It's like an encyclopedia of every Nintendo game ever made, and the historical facts on it with pictures and everything. Like, you get to learn about every single game.
When was that published?
Oh,
did it come out? Did it come out later on? I mean,
yeah,
you would
it came
think,
out later,
right?
on.
Because for them to have to do all that research and speak to every developer for every game, that's got to be crazy.
Game. And this is not the whole thing. This is just the first part. This is just like the first volume, because this got a year. It got like 85 to 86, and then 87 to 88. Like, they got it, like, you know.
Damn, so they got volumes.
Volumes, yes, they got volumes.
Damn.
And this one is volume 1 of the SNES, and there's a volume 2 that's going to be coming out. And I'm, you know, rummaging through that, which was crazy because, you know, over the past 2 weeks, we've been doing like our top 10s for SNES, which, you know, that's how we're going to end the show today. We're doing our top 10 SNES underrated / hidden gems for you guys, and you're going to have access to that, you know, between myself and Boogie Blends. Facts. So, and man, bro, but the grand prize though, bro, the grand prize. I like anime DVDs, right? Because sometimes with streaming services, they might lose the license to this particular project, whatever. So there's one particular anime I was looking for 3 years, and I never was able to find it reasonably priced. And on Amazon, it's like over $100, like 120, $135 for a DVD set. I was ear hustling, right? And dude, like, I got the rare shit. And I was like, all right, let me test this. Do you have Bakano? He was like, yes, right here. I'm like, get the hell out of here, bro. Like, you serious? And I looked down. He was like, yeah, we got one copy. Bam, it's right here. And bam, I got myself Bakano right here. Like, see, let me tell you,
that's such a good feeling, bro. When you by surprise somebody just happens to have what you're looking for.
Yes,
that's a great feeling. That come up feeling. It's like, bro, I can't believe.
Yes,
that this shit is happening right now. Like, I just got. And then especially, you said 3 years you've been looking for that?
3 years I've been looking for it. Because
and how many cons have you been to in 3 years?
I've been to at least 13, 14 conventions over that time period. And nobody had it. And I found it.
He came through.
He came through, man.
That's what's
so
up.
Bakano was on Funimation, and they lost the license to it, so you can't find it on Crunchyroll. You can't find it on no streaming service. You might find partial episodes on YouTube. That's how rare this shit is. Like, you have to get the DVD sets to get the original voice actors and everything else with it. And I watched like the first 2 episodes of it. I'm gonna take my sweet time watching this. So this to me, say it again.
What is it? I've never seen
Bakano?
It.
Yeah. So Bakano is like, it's set in, what's a good setting? I would say maybe the 1920s, 30s, like trains and stuff like that. But it's like viewpoints of different characters, but each of these characters are immortal. And it's something like with a deep, like there was a mafioso, right? This dude got cheesed up, like got cheesed up, Tommy gun all through his body.
Yeah,
and he just got up. And he was like,
and they're living amongst the general population.
Yes.
Do they know who each other are?
Yeah, they met. They know each other. But the music though, the music's like a lot of saxophones, real jazzy. So it's like a real slick and cool type of anime.
So it's like steampunkish.
I wouldn't say that. It's very grounded. Even though I'm saying that some of these characters are immortal, it is grounded. It's not like, from what I saw so far, it's not like super over the top where people flying all over the place. They just don't die. You know, There's been a lot of like there was this kid, he got his head blown off, and I was like, yo, what? And then you just see him regenerate, and gets off the train like nothing had happened. Like, bro, you just got your head blown off. Like, what happened?
Yeah, you got fucked up, bro. You got
like
you
easy.
Yeah.
So, and you got thieves, you got mafiosos, and they deal in a life of crime. They all know each other, but you seeing their viewpoints. And I would say it's 16 episodes over 3 DVDs. So I'm taking my sweet time with
those over 3 DVDs. Damn, you could tell that's the old original DVDs. Remember when them shits didn't hold shit for data?
Yes.
Bro, you remember that? When you
you
remember DVDs, you pop them shits in and it'd be like scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, and you had to pick. That was crazy. Yo, and not for nothing, but that shit when that shit first came out with that interactive shit, pick the screen.
Yeah.
That shit fucked me up, bro. I was like, you mean I can interact with the movie?
Yeah.
Bro, because when DVDs came out, bro, I was probably in the like 4th grade.
For real? Wait, now I'm 39. When did DVDs first came out? Like early 90s, right? No, late 90s. Late 90s.
Late 90s?
Was it late 90s? I got to look that up now.
No, like
that's gonna mess me up.
I think it was like 98. And if it is 98, then I was in the 4th grade.
Let me see. First DVD player. Let's see. What was the year? November 1996.
96. Bro.
Yeah, the first DVD player is claimed to have been created by Japanese electronics vendor Toshiba in November 1996.
So I was in the 4th grade.
Yeah.
In 96, I was in the 4th grade. But yeah, so that was a crazy, like, that shit was crazy for when that came out. And now I'm thinking about it like, never that, bro. Like, I gotta go get up. It's all about, for me, it's just streaming is way more convenient. I don't own any DVDs, bro. I don't. My wife does. She owns DVDs. I don't. I just stream everything. It's whatever. I feel like I just find it. And if I don't, it's whatever. But like, I do see the value in having DVDs, especially in like a situation like that.
Yeah, like I got a crate full of DVDs, like old wrestling DVDs, like Bret Hart, Owen Hart, Macho Man, Edge, and some anime here and there. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny though, because if I see a DVD set that I want, like Crunchyroll don't have Outlaw Star. Ever since that merger, because Outlaw Star was on Funimation, I'm getting the collector's edition of Outlaw Star, the DVD collector's edition. I'm getting that. That is going down. But and I was looking for that too. They didn't have it. It was another DVD set I was looking for. I was looking for Mobile Fighter G Gundam, which that is also on Crunchyroll, by the way.
It is.
But he's like, nah, we don't have that. But I think we got Gundam 0083. I'm like, yo, you got 0083, my guy? He was like, hold on for a second. Let me go look. Same dude, right?
Yeah.
Bro, right here, dog. He hooked me
up.
That 0083, dog. That 0083, dog.
Yo, and he knew what he had too. He said, no, I don't got that, but yeah.
But
yeah.
This right here, though, this 0083, dog, this probably was like one of the like hand-drawn animation, like no CGI. 0083 is it. Like this is it. Like, it's so fluid. People call this the Top Gun Gundam series because the music that's playing is real 80s-ish, and the theme music is crazy. The ending theme is crazy. Like, it don't have the greatest story in the world. I'm not saying that, but just the energy that it gives off, though, it's like it's a collector's item, man. It's not, again, another DVD set, not on Crunchyroll. It's not on Funimation. And when you try to look it up on YouTube, you just get partial parts of it, like the iconic fights that it has, or a 3-minute clip or something. But you don't have like the set. So,
right,
man, I came out good, bro. I came out good.
You came out on top, bro. But they got you, huh?
They got me from the ends. I ain't gonna. But it was good, guy.
Worth it.
It was worth it.
It was worth it.
It was worth it, man.
That's what matters, man.
But yeah, man, we got
you came out on top.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we got a jam-packed show for you guys today, man. We talking about Space Marine 2. We saw the trailer last week, and you know, we've been on social media, and a lot of people buzzing about Space Marine 2, and there's a lot of people that's not experienced with Warhammer 40K. I know I'm not, but gonna talk about that. Is that the Helldivers killer? Like, is that the killer for Helldivers? Also, we talking Black Ops 6 and its relation to Xbox and Game Pass. Ooh, some people might be upset. And then, of course, we got our top 10 underrated hidden Snes gems out here for you guys. But before we got that, we have some breaking news when it comes to some pro wrestling news. And, you know, we can't pass that by. But those of us that have been following, it's no secret. You know, Vince McMahon stepped down as the CEO. What you laughing at, bro? What you laughing at?
Yo, y'all don't know, but before the show, man, if the news was breaking like right before the show, and we were talking, and Earthsmack got super silent. I was like, "You good?" He was like, "Yeah, it's some shit right now," and I was like, "Oh yeah," he said, "Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna rattle that one off real quick." Let me hold that. I'm gonna rattle that one off real quick. I'm gonna find a little spot. And it's just funny, bro. But go ahead, man. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, people know it's no secret that Vince McMahon stepped down as CEO of WWE. He's no longer affiliated with WWE. You know, since the merger and with UFC making TKO, and it's this young lady named Janelle Grant. Janelle Grant is going after Vince McMahon like hard, and she got evidence, and she got stuff on this man. So it says recently that Ms. Grant has consented to a request by the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York to stay her case against Mr. McMahon, WWE, and Mr. Laurinaitis pursuant to a pending non-public investigation. We will cooperate with all appropriate next steps. It's now McMahon's attorney Jessica Rosenberg issued a statement. We remain confident the evidence will prove Ms. Grant's allegations are false, and her complaint is nothing more than a fabricated vindictive narrative from a disgruntled former girlfriend. So let me tell you something right now.
That's crazy. That's about to get messy.
It is already messy, right? But basically, there's another investigation. Apparently, from what I understood, there's another investigation going on, and they're telling her, like, you know what, put this on pause for a second. Let us handle this situation real quick. But like, I don't want to repeat it, but Janelle Grant's like her statements on what going down is some sick shit, like some real sick shit. But in the court of law, you're innocent until proven guilty. But it's going to be a hard fight for Vince McMahon to make. Like, you can't just duck this, especially where, you know, you fired a couple people just for the accusation, and it turns out later to be false. Like, you know,
it's not a good look, bro.
It's not a good look.
And then on top of that, for all that to go down, then you step down, right? Yeah. Then for these accusations to come out, so much so to receive justice more than it is to receive recognition, right? Because they're like, we'll make this a private investigation, right?
Yeah.
And clearly has the evidence, and then for him to then come out and be like, she's just a disgruntled employee, like, bro, that's a horrible look, bro.
It's a horrible look.
That's a horrible look.
We seen people get sexual assault allegations or misconduct or whatever, and it disappears like that because a settlement's been made. This shit been going on for months. Mm-hmm. Like, it's no amount of money. Like, she going after this man to put this man in jail. Like, right. That is her intent. Because if it was less than that, a settlement, and she's gone and we forget about it, this ain't one of them situations. Like, you know, I mean, her as a lawyer, obviously she's doing her job as defending her client. That's what she's supposed to do, or whatever the case may be. But that's an uphill battle, man. you're fighting potentially a losing battle here. I mean, it don't look good. And then obviously we know Vince McMahon by what we see on television, how sometimes how weird he was. Now looking back on it, you'd be like, dang, I kind of see where they're coming from with that. So now it don't seem as far-fetched at this point. But either way, you know, man going up the river, man, pretty soon, man. What you all right?
So I hadn't read the article, and I just now read it, and that's
it's wild, man. It's wild. It is wild, man. But back to the nerd news, man. We got some stuff going on, and we talking about Space Marine 2 Warhammer 40K. Now Boogie Blends. Now we watched the trailer last week. And this was just the PvE. That's just 3-player co-op. For what we understand from this, is PvP as well as you can play the campaign with friends. You have, if I'm understanding correctly, you got 6 different classes, customizable armor, different colors, all that shit. So my question to you, Boogie Blends, is this the killer of Helldivers 2?
I don't think that it is the killer of Helldivers 2, but I do think that there is space for them to coexist, right? Okay. Because though they're similar in that they're co-op, and that they're similar in that, you get to play. For me, it's being able to play with my friends and being able to customize my shit. That's what I really care about in video games, right? Yeah. And I just feel like there's like a strategic undertone, in Helldivers, whereas in Space Marine it's just kind of like you said, like a boomer shooter. You go like Doom or Duke Nukem. Yeah. Which is cool. I like those games too. But I don't see that as something that I would just play to the extent that I play Helldivers 2. I could be wrong, because I was talking shit about Helldivers 2 whenever that shit first came out. And I loved it. I remember that. That.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Helldivers 2 emphasizes teamwork, strategic planning, intense cooperative multiplayer action. And I just feel like, the core features on Warhammer more focuses on like the visceral combat and blending melee and range attacks. Yeah. And Gridmark Warhammer 40,000 universe, 40K universe. But it has like the fast-paced and brutal combat system, right? It's got the strong narrative set and the expansive Warhammer 40K lore. And then the visuals are like crazy, right? It's dark, gritty, like super detailed environments. And I feel like it captures the essence of like Warhammer games. Yeah. So it's cool. And I think it really appeals to like the Warhammer audience in that regard, but I just feel like for me, bro, Helldivers 2 is that shit, dude. It's I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like, to me, Helldivers 2 has the edge there still.
So with the story, the lore of Warhammer 40K is like this. It's like you can go on YouTube and there's like 3-hour videos on like catching up on like just certain parts of 40K. And there's tabletop games, which is the big thing. There's RTS, real-time strategy stuff. And matter of fact, I was playing Space Marine, the first one, which I got to double check. I think it came out 2017, if I'm not mistaken. And there still is a loyal audience to this. And what I mean by this is that people are still playing Space Marine online. I played it last night. I kid you not. Played it last night, and I'm like, wow.
It's probably because the 2 is coming out, so they're probably just playing 1, gearing up for 2 to come out.
True. What I would say that though, but if you're looking at the concurrent count, the current player count, it only like 111 people. So if we say that Space Marine 2 garnered that, then it would have been like a few thousand. You know what I mean?
That's
So
true.
this is like this core niche audience that just been playing it, and it got a 9 out of 10. No, I'm sorry. This came out in 2011.
Ooh.
This came out in 2011.
Oof.
And people are still playing this thing online. And I mean, bro, it didn't take me a long time to find a group either. It was like that. Crazy.
That is crazy.
It's crazy.
I think the only other game that's got like stripes like that is like Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto, Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike got stripes.
Yes.
CSGO got stripes, bro.
Yes. Yes, sir. And okay, so looking at the lore of 40K, I think with Space Marine 2, it has a lot of legs. And one of the critiques that we have for Helldivers 2 is the fact that we can't customize our armor sets. We can't change the color. We can't change, no shading or anything like that. So, and we still don't have that. And then they just dropped, I forgot what the name of the new Warbond. I mean, I unlocked it. I forgot. It's the Arctic. It's the Arctic one. Yeah. So that one was just, if you really, really pay attention to some of that armor, it's just the same armor but different color. And it got just like a different feature. And then the weapons are okay, but it wasn't really like anything groundbreaking at that point. And Helldivers 2 is definitely amazing. Like it's amazing top to bottom. But I think with the former CEO now being the chief, I think content creator.
He's like demoted himself effectively to promote somebody else who he thought was better fit for the position, I think.
And that's crazy. Man. Like
the selfless as fuck, bro. That's what's up.
Yeah, like by no means are we want Helldivers 2 to fail, because we don't. I think what he's cooking in the lab is going to be some stuff. Matter of fact, the new orders, because we got a new mech like a couple of days ago, and the new orders mentioned the Illuminate. So that third enemy may be showing up really, really, really soon, because we concentrate on this one area, Meridia, and we got to completely destroy that. Like ignore everything else around us. Meridia area, destroy it. We got to get this all out here. We got to get this bug all, this black hole. You know what I'm saying? But I think with Space Marine 2, though, man, there's some casuals that don't know much about Warhammer 40K at all.
That's me.
And this gonna bring new eyes to the product. And I mean, I'm even researching books. Like, what's good books? Like, they have books. Like,
that's crazy, bro. I had no idea
novels.
Warhammer like shit was that expansive and shit like that. Is there is there a theory and shit behind it too?
Yeah,
that's crazy, dude. That's cool.
Yeah,
I love shit like that. I ain't gonna hold you. That's dope.
We're talking novels. Like, there's a pro wrestler, Claudio Castagnoli. Some may know him as Cesaro when he was in WWE. But he reads Warhammer 40K, and we talking like a book, like a literal book, stories, characters, all that. About is it Horus Heresy? I could be wrong, Warhammer 40K fans. Please do not crucify me. But like, there's books out there to read, novels out there to read, and that's how vast this lore is for Warhammer 40K. So this is a juggernaut with a loyal fan base, and it's not a toxic fan base. I've noticed that it's not really a toxic fan base, from what I understand, from what me playing Space Marine, the first one.
That's funny. They're probably good with what they got right now. They're like, we don't need a whole bunch of people in here fucking stuff.
No, I mean, they got a shit ton of people. And by the way, Warhammer 40K bolt gun is free on Game Pass. I was playing that last night, and that's like, man, that's crazy good with the free DLC. They had a free DLC
on Game Pass.
Yeah, bolt gun is on Game Pass, like right now.
There's something else on Game Pass.
What else on Game Pass? Oh yeah. We definitely gonna talk about that. We definitely gonna talk about that. But now, my question to you though: are you copying Space Marine 2?
Sure.
You,
No doubt.
okay.
No doubt.
Okay.
That's a must cop.
We got to make sure you got to keep you honest out here.
Yeah, that's a must cop. No doubt.
Yeah, for sure. So next thing we're gonna talk about is Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So according to CBR, this was officially confirmed by Xbox and Microsoft. Call of Duty was one of the many titles included in Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard, which was completed just last year. The previous title in the series, Modern Warfare 3, was released only a month after this change, making fans wonder how Xbox will handle the franchise, as Xbox Game Pass has been one of the console's most enduring features. The decision to include Black Ops 6 as part of the service sounds like an idea with merit. So it says that the franchise is still set to be available on other platforms, namely PlayStation, with PC integration as given. There has been some speculation on how the acquisition will affect players on a rival device. There's reported a binding agreement for Call of Duty games to still be available on PlayStation. So Sony players, that was one of their biggest concern. You know, if I'm Sony, if I'm a Sony PlayStation player, that is and I live and die by the sword of Call of Duty. That's gonna be my main concern right there. Are you taking this shit away from me? And they're not. But it says that Modern Warfare 3 was not received very well critically. No shit. That game was a waste of space. That game was a waste of time.
It was big caca.
Yes. That was just.
But not for nothing. I don't even rock Call of Duty games like that no more.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. I mean, I buy it very sparingly. And when I mean, like, I don't buy it every year. I don't buy it every year. However, though, those Black Ops games, though, that is their, to me, that's their claim to fame. Is the Black Ops.
I agree, because I like to play zombies.
Yes,
zombies is my shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's always on Black Ops. I love zombies.
Yep.
And you're right. Black Ops is the only one that I cop.
Mm-hmm.
If I cop it, I haven't copped the Black Ops since 3.
Yeah. Yeah. So now let me go back up to CBR. It says the next Call of Duty title will be available to play immediately on release for all Xbox Game Pass subscribers. So it's gonna be free now. You mean to tell me I gotta pay for this? Like that? What you trying to tell me? All I gotta do is day one download this, and I gotta feel like I wasted $70. Bet. I got you. I'm gonna get Black Ops 6 just by proxy because it's free. Because if I don't like it, guess where it's going? Back over there in the library.
And they're getting people subscribing to Game Pass. Doing that, you know what I'm saying? They're getting people to subscribe to Game Pass. Like, that's got to be some kind of strategic move, you know, that to wait for a big fucking title and then release it day one. Like, I mean, you know, like, what was that game that came out not too long ago on Xbox? Starfield, right? Starfield. Yeah. So like Starfield, that was like a big title that came out that was available immediately on Game Pass, but I don't think that holds the same kind of weight as Call of Duty.
No. Not by a long shot.
Not by a long shot. So like, I think that is just an incentive for people to subscribe to Xbox Game Pass, and I think somewhere in the near future there's going to be a big shift in the way that they market their video games.
Yeah. Now it did say though they didn't want to. They put it on Game Pass as an attempt to earn any potential trust lost by fans, and the banner used as a promotional material harks back to the original covers of the first few Black Ops games, which may be a sign of the return to form. So, I mean, as much shit that some people give Xbox, one of the best decisions that they have is Game Pass. You know, they're able to you subscribe to Game Pass. You can get games if you want, delete them if you want. Like, there's so many games that I want to play I got time to play them, or if I don't, I can just stay in the back burner or whatever. But the simple fact that I don't have to spend $70+ on a video game and it's a waste of time like Modern Warfare 3 was, peer pressure. Gaming peer pressure is real. Yeah. When you got friends that actually have the game or whatever, you like,
I gotta give you your flowers for that.
Yeah. I was like,
I gotta give you your flowers for that. And the fact that you can play those games on the PC is like, that's the icing on the cake for me.
Yeah.
So like I've always been a PlayStation guy, like always. But like I got no loyalty to PlayStation either, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I feel like if I were to indulge in a console, like I'm just gonna go ahead and choose whichever one is the better value. And it seems like with things like Game Pass, Xbox is the better value.
I mean,
they just need better titles, bro. Their titles are trash.
Yeah. Sony got better games.
Garbage.
PlayStation
Sony
got better
way better games.
Like by a mile. By a mile. Yeah. And I think this Call of Duty thing, it put it on Game Pass though. That is to me, that's a smart business decision because I mean, to be frank,
I agree.
Like Battlefield is on a thread right now. You know what I'm saying? It's hanging by a thread. And I know, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to swear by Battlefield. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like Battlefield to me, I was pro Battlefield over Call of Duty because Battlefield was more realistic. And like Bad Company 2, it had me, bro. Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. And then when it kind of transitioned over to the World War I side, and then that's where you saw that little decline there. And then Call of Duty was like, we can't go back to futuristic no more. Because futuristic damn near killed it. But advanced warfare and all that crap, that was dumb. But now it's like true to form at this point. And then you even see some elements from Battlefield in Call of Duty. It's like, yeah, it was a little bit more realistic, this and this. I'm like, I've been saw this. I saw this in Battlefield. Like this ain't new to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been here. Yeah.
I've been here. I've been doing that.
Yeah, I've been doing that for real.
Yeah, these Battlefield veterans, man. I was like, oh, we got bullet drop. Nah, fam. I've been doing that since the original Xbox. You know what you mean?
Right.
What y'all doing over here? So
this ain't new.
This ain't nothing
new.
It ain't new.
Crazy,
so, but I will say though, I feel like with Black Ops 6, I do feel like this has to bring faith back to Call of Duty players because I know some Call of Duty players, they ain't gonna admit it. But Modern Warfare 3 was trash. It was trash.
I think they will admit it. I think a lot of them will admit that shit was boo-boo.
Yeah. They're never gonna say they wasted their money though, because they spent 70 on that. They spent 70.
They're tight, tight, bro.
Yes.
And not for nothing, I will never buy one full price, not either, because like usually not long after they come out, they drop on sale on Steam or on Blizzard.
They got the Gundam pack. The Gundam pack. You can be like they got Gundam skins.
For Call of Duty?
For Call of Duty. They have Gundam skins.
Fucking cool, dude. What?
That's pretty that is dope. That's pretty dope. Not dope enough for me to re-download the bitch though. I'm gonna tell you that.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. But I ain't gonna give you this energy though. Like,
no, absolutely.
There's better games out there. But I feel like Black Ops 6 though, I think the critiques that Modern Warfare 3 received, and especially with the voice actor for God of War, Kratos, like my speech is longer than the Call of Duty campaign, single player campaign. Like, them developers was hot. They was tight like that.
Yeah. Like, what do you say?
I like, but hit dogs are holler. Like, y'all did that shit. I didn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all did that. But yeah, I think this has to hit. Like, Black Ops 6 has to.
It'll do well. It'll do well. I think it'll do well.
And bro, honestly and truly, you can literally make Call of Duty a live service game.
Oh yeah, you could. There's a lot of games, bro, that if you just made that shit a live service game, that shit would be crazy, bro.
Yes.
If that shit was just like that the whole time, that shit would be crazy,
bro.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I just got back into Destiny heavy, bro.
Yeah,
And I bought the Final Shape DLC, all that shit I was talking.
yeah.
I've gotten every single DLC, bro. That there is, bro. It just got me. It
Hold
got
up,
me, bro.
You said you bought every DLC for Destiny, like from like.
I haven't skipped one. As much shit as I've been talking about it, I've
Yeah.
never not gotten one ever.
Wow, man. You dedicated, man. You dedicated.
I know for nothing. I don't even know
You
why.
dedicated.
I just you know what it is like I get that itch to play it every once in a while.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me. I gotta scratch it, bro. I gotta scratch.
If I go say Call of Duty would absolutely work as a live service 100, like for sure. Like if that thing is live service, you can't tell me I will play that. I will play that. Like, don't give me the status quo every single year, because I'm not going to buy Madden or 2K every single year, because you tweet something over here and I got to spend another $70. You know what I'm saying? Like I got it, but I ain't gonna. Just because I got it don't means I'm gonna just throw that bitch away. You know what I'm saying? But hold on now. Now I'm talking about Madden though. But NCAA though,
that needs to come out on Game Pass. That would be cool.
Yeah, if that come out on Game Pass, it's a wrap for me, bro. Man, listen. I turned 40 next year. You know, I know my girl listening. I'm just dropping hints. NCAA 20, football. Just give me the NCAA football. Just give me the funds. I can get that on my Steam. You know what I'm saying, bro?
NCAA.
There was a TikTok where this girl got him pre-ordered, and he said he just randomly pull out a ring.
Yeah. This is for you.
This is
for you.
We going to the aisle right now.
Yeah. You get me. Let's go get married.
You get me.
Yeah. Get your things. We're gonna go get married.
but check it. Falco is right though, man. Falco is right. He, Call of Duty as a live service game. I think Helldivers 2 put out a blueprint, and the amount of content that Call of Duty has, and the licensing that they have with certain. I mean, hell, like I said, they got a Gundam skin set. You know what I'm saying? They just did a Fallout. I think there's a Fallout skin set too. You know what I'm saying? Fallout 76.
Adult Fortnite.
You know what I'm saying? So
Fortnite.
You said Fortnite?
That's the grown-up Fortnite. They got Gundam skins and what else you say?
But now here's where I know the bag gonna get fumbled. For the live service game, you got to stop nickel and diming the players, because this wasn't Helldivers 2 fault, but it was Sony's fault, because once they had that mandatory login or whatever that shit was, the player count went whoop and went down. It wasn't because Helldivers sucked. It's because of what Sony did. And when Sony doubled back on it, it was like, they're like, nah, we didn't gonna do that. But you still got players in other countries over here that still can't play the game, and the player count dropped. Like, why did you fuck up the church's money? Like, how? Like, you had
what even gives you the right?
Right. I mean, now it was how I found out about Helldivers 2. To be fair, I will say I found that out on State of Play, on PlayStation State of Play. So, not for nothing, I was be remiss to say, hey, PlayStation first, then PC, as far as like the pecking order when that game.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, you see how successful this is. You got a 700,000 person cap on this game on a server, because when this game first came out, people was waiting in the queue to get in the game, to the point where you had to increase your server count. So, and it sold 12 million copies in 12 weeks.
That's crazy.
12 million in 12 weeks. Why would you fuck that up? Why would you do that?
$40, bro.
Right.
You cracked the code, bro. You cracked it. You did it.
They cracked
You
the code.
did it, bro. And you did it. And you fumbled the bag, bro.
And you fumbled the bag. Now when we have the Game Awards, will Helldivers be in the category just based off of what happened? Because it would be their fault. Because honestly, Helldivers 2 is a Game of the Year candidate.
I was gonna say, no doubt. Yeah, they better get recognized.
Yeah, it's a Game of the Year candidate, mainly because of how many people it got. Like it completely, I won't say completely eclipsed, but it definitely eclipsed the player count that Call of Duty got. It eclipsed Overwatch player count, and like some of the other FPSs that was out there, it eclipsed it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But I will say though, let Call of Duty Black Ops 6 be a live service, bro.
That shit would be crazy, bro.
Man.
That shit would be wild.
Platform too. Man.
Yo, but they're known for jumping on the bandwagon. They did that shit with the battle royale and shit like that. You know what I mean? So they're known for doing shit like that. So I don't think that's too far off from like, you know, what they would do anyway.
And it's funny though when you said that, because Fortnite in a way started it. Then you had PUBG, which was a little bit there. Then you had Apex Legends, but Battlefield had their own battle royale called Firestorm, if I'm not mistaken. Call of Duty just so happened to have it, and it stuck.
Mm-hmm.
It stuck to the wall. So I'm like, okay, then Warzone is just like a consistent thing, and you can just get Warzone and play that and be done with it. But I blame Battlefield honestly because they don't advertise it to the effect of Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty has a strong marketing campaign. Like they got celebrities in the commercials, they got musicians in the commercials. Battlefield don't have that. Like they don't have that kind of marketing. And by all intents and purposes, in some cases, especially when it was Advanced Warfare or whatever, Battlefield was the better FPS. It was the better game. Like,
I agree.
Hands down. No question about it. Any true gamer will say that. But it's because of the marketing. Call of Duty got a strong marketing backing and public relations, and they're winning this battle, man. And Battlefield is on the ropes. It's on the ropes.
Yeah, it is crazy because it has turned out to be that Call of Duty is a standard right now when it comes to these type of games. Yes.
Well, we'll see, man. But check it now. The main event of tonight, we got our top 10 underrated / hidden gems for the SNES. And when I'm talking about underrated or hidden gems, I'm not talking about Super Mario World because that's flagship, or Star Fox. That's flagship stuff. That's stuff that you will most likely get because that's what you see in the store back in the 90s. We talking about some underrated stuff that didn't get as much shine back in the day, but it is by leaps and bounds gems. See, I did my number 10 last time.
Okay. All right.
It's on you, my boy. It's on you.
So number 10, I got ActRaiser.
One? You got ActRaiser 1?
Yeah, I got ActRaiser 1 on for my top 10. At number 10. So okay. It's the size. Have you played it?
Yes, I have played it.
Yeah, so it's like a side-scrolling action with like some city building simulation. So it was like a diverse gameplay experience, and I think it just went unnoticed because it was like an unusual hybrid gameplay experience. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so I don't think it really fit into any kind of established genre. So it just, you know what I mean? Like, I just think that's why it just fell out to the background and it was just like down at the bottom. But I fucked with that shit. That was a fun game.
Okay. ActRaiser, man. Okay. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey. He's out waiting on y'all top 5. He's out waiting on y'all top 5, dog. I waiting on y'all top 5. Fuck you up. Hey, man, listen.
Yeah, he heard ActRaiser and he was like, "Oh shit!" Already
top 5.
Yeah, we need the top 5.
Woo, man! My number 10. I had one, but I deleted it, and I was like, "This game, I always every single time." I used to go to, used to call it Finkley's, but it's movie gallery. Used to go to the video, the rental place, and get this game every single time I had it. And it is called STG Strike Gunner. And that is a vertical shoot 'em up. That's
Is
my
that a
number
mech?
10.
Is that a mech vertical shoot 'em up?
Not exactly. It looks like a F-14 Tomcat, but you flying upwards. But if you get a second player, y'all can merge your jets together like this or like this, and y'all combine.
Bring death and destruction.
Bring death and destruction. One player do the maneuvering, the flying. The other one do the guns.
Do the shooting.
And do the shooting. Right. It was like a 2-seater joint. You know what I'm saying? I like,
Okay.
oh shit. So yeah. It is Strike Gunner. I enjoyed that game so much. The music was great. To me, the sound was great. The way the explosions was depicted, it was great. I love shoot 'em up games. I really do. But it didn't completely overlap this list either. So I will say that. So
okay.
You know, so Strike Gunner is my number 10. So what you got for your number 9?
At number 9, I got Evo Search for Eden.
Whoa, that is definitely.
And I don't know if you remember that. That was like an action RPG, and it allowed players to evolve their creature. So you got like a creature that you got to pick, and you got to evolve it over time and strengthen and make it stronger and stronger. So it was cool, but I just don't think it was really marketed that well. So it just like. It really wasn't a flagship game, but that game was fun as hell, and it's definitely unique. It's not like any other game that you'd play on the Nintendo. If you never played it, you should check it. It's fun, and you should check to see if it's on your emulator.
You know what's funny though? You know, I was looking at like top underrated games or whatever, and Evo was one of them. I just had to think about it for a second. Never played it though. I never. Played
it was on
Evo.
the top. It was on somebody else's top Evo.
It wasn't in that top 10. They had like 300 or like underrated hidden gems.
Oh, gotcha.
And it wasn't like listed off. It just like, you know, this one. And Evo was one of them. I was like, damn, I never played that. So, yeah. Okay. Evo. You ready for my number 9?
Ready.
Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster Bust Loose. That's my number 9.
How is that that is not a hidden gem, bro? That almost made my top 10 last week, bro.
Did it?
Almost.
Well, okay. So the reason I say that, I can't say a hidden gem. I'll say it's underrated. But I will say,
all right.
When I first had
all right, that's fair.
Yeah. When I say Snes, you know,
that's fair.
That wasn't the first game I just went after though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I say Tiny Toon Adventures is my underrated.
All right.
If I went to someone's house, they didn't have the shit. I'll put it like that. They didn't have it.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I really wish I would have thought about it that way when I was putting my shit together. Because this shit was crazy. This shit was hard.
Yeah.
At number 8, I got Pocky and Rocky.
Yo. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that shit was cool. So it was like a co-op, like top-down shooter.
Yes. Yeah.
That shit was
Pocky
fun.
and Rocky, man. I'm in here about Pocky and Rocky. You know what's funny? I'm in here about Pocky and Rocky all week.
Really?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And like the animated characters is like, and the theme of it is just like is crazy. It's unique.
Yeah. Wow, Pocky and Rocky, man.
Pocky and Rocky, dog, number 8.
So for the listeners, man, can you educate them just a little bit on Pocky and Rocky, on that Snes situation? Because wow.
Yeah, dude. So like, I don't remember exactly when it is that it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like in the early 90s. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But so it was cool because it was a cooperative mode, and it allowed like 2 players to team up and tackle levels together, right? So there's like the co-op aspect, but that shit is hard, bro. That shit is hard as fuck.
Yes.
And like, and it requires like the players to master like enemy patterns. Like that was one of the first ones too that I remember where it's just like each enemy and each boss had like their own weaknesses, strengths, and like different attack patterns that you can just But it was funny. It was really satisfying. I do remember like getting really angry at this game though. Multiple times, like very angry at this game. And I was a kid.
Want to control it down?
type shit. And I would get mad. And then like if my brother was playing and he beat something that I couldn't do, bro.
Ooh, you want to swing on the man.
I smacked the controllers clean out of his fucking hand, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm throwing shit in his eyes, ketchup, whatever, bro. Yeah, right. And then like both of the characters have like unique abilities and attacks.
Yeah.
So like Maki she has like shrine maiden powers and shit. And then Rocky with the talismans. And then Rocky transforms to like use leaves as projectiles. Like he's like a wind tree whisperer and shit.
Bro, I'm about to make your day. Pocky and Rocky reshrined is like a remaster. It's on the Switch, bro.
Oh, is it? Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I'm glad,
I might caught that tomorrow. I ain't gonna hold you. I might caught that tomorrow.
Pocky and Rocky is fun.
Pocky and Rocky, bro.
And the music is fire too.
Yes. I'm with Falco now. If you got that was your number 8, right?
Yeah, I was number 8.
See, if Pocky and Rocky is your number 8, I need to know your top 5, bro. I need to know that. So my number 8 is R-Type 3.
R-Type 3?
Super R-Type 3 is a side-scrolling shoot 'em up, and that game is hard as hell.
I haven't played that one.
Super R-Type. Wait, you could probably get that on if you got on your Switch. If you go to your Super Nintendo section, you might have that. But if you got a retro game system, R-Type 3, man, if you want a challenge, want to shoot them up, that's what you need right there.
That's it.
That's what you need in your life right there.
Okay.
Boy, that game used to make you sweat, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I have to try it out. Is it co-op or no?
Yeah. It can be co-op. I don't think you want it though because there's a lot of bullets flying around, so you're gonna get confused. You would die.
Okay,
yeah.
You got experience. You got trauma behind that shit, bro.
Yes.
I can tell.
Yes.
Yeah, I can tell, bro. You got something. That shit is stained on your brain a little bit.
Bro, right I had sessions.
Sessions. Yeah, sessions.
Man.
At number 7, I got the Twisted Tales of Spike McFang.
Damn.
So that was like some kind of whimsical story, like charming characters, but it was like fun. It was like that. It was like that age of Kingdom Hearts type shit.
Yeah.
It was like it was wholesome. The story was cool, but the combat mechanics I thought were pretty cool.
Twisted Tales of Spike McFang, man. I don't think I have ever played that. Is that like a top down? It's top down, right?
No, I think it's a side scroller.
I thought it was top. I could have sworn. I'm picturing it in my head. Now I'm picturing in my head. Because you know what? I've seen it. It is top down. It is top down. Because I'm going back to my childhood. Because going to the rental store, and I used to see that a lot. I used to see that on the shelf, and I never got it because Strike Gunner was always there, and I was like, let me get that back. I'm gonna run that back. But
yeah, it was kind of like you just walk around like you would in like Pokemon Blue or Pokemon Red or some shit like that. Yeah, that's top. That's what you would consider a top down.
Yeah, I mean, if you kind of like see the top of their head.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Got you. Yeah,
kind of like Zelda-ish.
Yes, exactly. Yep,
okay,
that was it.
My number 7 is Sunset Riders.
Oh,
look at the man face. Oh, look at my man face.
I forgot all of
you forgot
Sunset Riders.
Yes, Sunset Riders, bro. That man buried me with my money.
Man, did it really,
bro? You remember that first line? Like when you beat the first boss, when he fall out the window, dude just he just lays back, he like just wakes up for a second. he like buried me with my money, and he just like falls out. I was like,
I think so. I think like it was it had like those green like awnings, I guess, like platforms at the top. When he was at the top, he's like wearing a red suit and he's like shooting his fucking gun down.
yes, yeah, because you had three different. You had like a Latino character. You had like a double pistol guy. And
the double pistol guy with the pink sombrero was my guy.
Yeah, bro. Like when you had that spread shot, it was rap.
Yeah, that spread shot did work, bro.
But don't let me die with that spread shot, though, man. I'll just put the controller down. I'm like, man, it's done. It's done.
This game sucks. But it was cool because like it had like an interactive environment too. Like I remember there was a part like with a chandelier that was swing, and like you could jump and land on the chandelier and shoot the dudes on the platforms and jump back down to avoid like the obstacles. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was a fun game.
Yes, sir. That's my number 7, man. What's your number 6?
For number 6, I got Run Saber.
Run Saber. Oh, wait. That was kind of like Strider, right?
Like the one like Sunstrider, the one you were just talking about?
No. Well, that's Sunset Riders, but that's kind of like Strider on Sega Genesis. Like he had like a saber, and he'll swipe real fast.
Nah. So it was like, man, I'm trying to think of a game like to compare it to. It was kind of like 80s, kind of steampunkish a little bit. Like the main character had like this long green hair, and it was a platformer.
Oh man, what's the name of this again?
It's called Run Saber.
Run Saber.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I guess it is. I guess it is kind of similar to Strider, to be honest with you.
Wow.
I guess because I just looked up Strider, it is very, very similar to Strider.
Okay.
So fast-paced combat. Yeah. And those graphics were crazy for the time, bro.
Bro, man, listen, man,
those graphics were crazy for the time.
Man, SNES is pulling out some power. I'm not even gonna hold you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
My number 6 is Captain America and the Avengers.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that game was fire, bro.
Yes, sir. Let me tell you, bro. Man, Geek Corner, man. Listen, if y'all haven't played Captain America and the Avengers, like the side-scrolling beat 'em up, you gotta play that. It's like it's so comic strip like it's like you playing a comic book. That's exactly how it is.
Yeah, that game didn't even used to get me mad. Like if I would lose or die in it, like the game was still fun.
Yeah,
that was a fun fucking game, bro. I forgot all about that game.
Yes,
that game was super fun.
Captain America.
That would have never crossed my mind.
That was another rental for me. Like those were the main 2 games I always used to get when I'm on Super Nintendo. Strike Gunner and Captain America and the Avengers. But Captain America and the Avengers, since it's like further up the list, I used to go for that first. Because some people like they don't know gems when they see it. So when I was playing it, man, I was playing the heck out that thing. And I've beaten it so many times and don't care because I'm gonna play it again. And even you can get help from other Avengers like Quicksilver, and he used to run by like he serving a pizza and he'll drop that help for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Captain America was obviously he's your go-to because when you throw your shield, you tend to dispatch your enemies quicker. But if you got like Vision, Iron Man, or Hawkeye, you got to hit them a couple times to drop them. But either way, though, that game was great. That game was awesome.
Yeah,
for sure. Oh,
that shit was fun as fuck. Are we in
our top 5? Just like Falco said.
We're in the top 5 now.
Yes, we are.
All right. So
what's your number 5?
My number 5, I'm gonna kick it off with Shadowrun. Shadowrun is at number 5, bro. To be honest, I feel like it should be higher. But I wanna replay the game so I can really appreciate it at like for where I'm at in life right now. Because I remember playing that game when I was younger and there being a bunch of dialogue, whenever you find something in the room, whatever, because it was like a mystery. It was a mystery game.
Yeah.
And like you had to go through different doors, rummage through offices, find the disc, go back, take the disc to the computer, and you had to remember where these things were at and go back and platform. And it was like that type of game. And I've always loved puzzles. I don't know if you remember, but in my Nintendo, my NES top 10, there was Dr. Mario.
Yeah.
I just like puzzle games. So that was my first like RPG puzzle game, and I was in love with it. So I would love to play it again now as an adult and like really understand the dialogue of the game. You know what I mean? Rather than just the game at face value. But like that game was freaking amazing.
See, Falco's already ready. He's already ready. You're like,
here we go.
Here we go. You know what's funny? A funny story about Shadowrun is that I rented it one time and I didn't really know what I really had. Like I didn't appreciate it. Yeah, and I'm in the same boat as you when you first got it. Like, you know, like I'm like, I don't know, I can get next to this, and I never picked it up again. But looking back on it though, I'm like, damn, I wish I would have picked that thing up and just kept on playing.
Shadowrun was fun. That was
I wish I did that.
Which, all right, what you got?
My number 5, Batman Returns.
Yes, sir. You think that's a hidden gem?
I think it's underrated. Okay. Because it was 2 Batman games for sure. It was Batman Returns and the Adventures of Batman and Robin, I think. And that was like the Batman animated series video game. And that tends to overshadow Batman Returns a lot. So, but Batman Returns
almost
though,
made it in my top 10 also.
Yeah, Batman Returns is legit.
That's a fire game.
It was hard as hell too, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I still haven't beaten that game.
Snes they got a reputation for that, bro. They just got hard games. Like the ones that you were proud to be like, yeah, I beat that shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh yeah, I beat it. Now I'm just doing like end game stuff. Like, you know, before it was like when you beat the campaign or something, like, bro, like you did some shit. You know what I mean?
Boy, yeah, Batman Returns.
Batman Returns. That's a good number 5.
Mm-hmm.
All right. At number 4, I got The Legend of Mystical Ninja. Now, you know what I mean? Like,
wow. Go ahead. Go off, bro. Go off.
It was everything. This game had everything. It had like, it was a blend of action, platforming, there was mini games, co-op multiplayer, and it was funny and it was entertaining, and it was a good freaking game. But I think like the Japanese cultural differences and like the humor didn't really like resonate with America.
Legend of Mystical Ninja, man.
So it just didn't do well here.
Yeah, because I think, you know what's funny though is that with games like that, so you had the Super NES, which was us, and then you had Super Famicom, which was basically the same thing. But I have a Super Famicom in the other room across the hall. To me, the look of that console looks better than what we got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know they were trying to appease the American audience or whatever. But now looking at the Super Famicom, how it looks real video game-ish. Like it's like if you get a cartridge for it, like you feel like I legitimately got a good game. And this is the type of game like Legend of Mystical Ninja. Like that's a cartridge you should get and put it in that Super Famicom and rock out on that thing.
Rock the F out, bro. Because it was fun, dude. And because again, like the puzzles, bro, there's like a bunch of mini games in there, and like the mini games are fun and they're challenging, and I like, especially at that age, you know what I'm saying? Like that was a fun freaking game. Like that has mad replayability in my opinion.
Yeah. My number 4 is Macross Scramble Valkyrie.
I didn't play that.
Yes, sir. So this is around the height of Macross Plus. You know, the video game. I mean the movie. I have Macross Plus, and it's a side-scrolling shooter, but your jet could transform, and like shoot different projectiles or whatever and transform back into a jet. Like
You
it
said this is
transforms from a
plus?
jet. Yeah, it's called Macross Scramble Valkyrie. So you change from a jet to a mech and back to a jet again, but different like weapon system. It was pretty challenging too. So like I needed Macross.
Is it based off of a show?
Yeah, based off of anime. Like matter of fact, if you want to keep it a buck, if you want to like Americanize it, Robotech.
Okay.
And that gives you an idea. It's basically Robotech.
Okay.
But the true name is Macross. But that is my number 4.
No.
Oh,
Right,
see,
yeah,
hey, Falcon. He said y'all top 5 getting shaky, but hopefully y'all stick to
All right. Yo, bro. Yo, you want a fire one? You want a fire one? I got one for you. We in the top 3 territory right now.
We in the top 3 territory. What you got?
Ogre Battle, the March of the Black Queen, bro.
Wait a minute, say that one more time.
Ogre Battle, bro. So it was like a tactical strategy RPG. Do you remember that one?
Oh yes, I do remember Ogre Battle. It kind of reminds me of Shining Force a little bit because it was like, you know, you had to move up and then once y'all meet, it did like the battle simulation thing.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you could use like the tarot cards that you've been getting in battle and shit and use them. It's like kind of turn based.
Yeah. Ogre Battle, man. Okay. Whoa.
Bro, but then again, like dude, if you're playing Final Fantasy 6, if you're playing Chrono Trigger, if you're playing games like that, bro, games like this,
yeah,
bro, this is what you want to play, bro. It's crazy that this game didn't get shined the way the other one did. And there's another one that's coming up that like I can't believe didn't get the shine that it did. I mean, I know why, but like I don't get it.
Falco said, okay.
Fire game, bro.
Okay. My number 3 is Gundam Endless Duel. Gundam Wing Endless Duel.
Fire. That's definitely underrated. That's super underrated, bro.
Yes, sir. And some people don't realize, some people don't know that there was a 2D fighter on PlayStation, like Gundam Battle Assault, if I'm not mistaken. But Endless Duel was the first one, man. And the way how fluid the Gundams was moving, it was just something I never seen, especially with Gundam Wing and the popularity of Gundam Wing or whatever. It does belong in the top 3. That's definitely a hidden gem right there. You couldn't find that. Yeah.
At number 2, I got The Illusion of Gaia. Hey, bro, tell me. Tell me that shouldn't have been in everybody's house, bro. That should have been in everybody's house.
What?
That should have been in everybody's house, bro.
Wow.
Again, like the puzzle games, bro. Like that's like that game to me is like that's flagship material, bro.
Okay. Illusion of Gaia, bro. I didn't see that coming. Wasn't that part of like a trilogy or something like that?
It was part of a trilogy. It was part of a trilogy. There was and those fell off big time too.
Yeah.
Neither one of them did well. And I don't know why either. Those just were like fire games, but again, it was like there were other like big games like Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger that were just like overshadowing that game. So like I think that's why that one kind of fell to the back burner, because like when we were thinking about games like that, Final Fantasy and Chrono Trigger was definitely in the mind.
Wow. Illusion of Gaia. I'm gonna have to play that this weekend. I'm gonna have to play it this weekend. Wow, man. It's funny because I remember the box art. And another SNES cartridge that was in the rental store, and it was like beaming. It almost like light was coming through that thing. Like it was right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you need to So just tell me about it, and I never rented it. Like I was so hard focused on.
It was sad as hell, bro. Just watching you come in and out of the rental spot and just
every
not
time
picking it up, bro.
Every time.
That's
my number
crazy.
two. My number two.
Dude, what is it?
Saturday Night Slam Masters.
Oh.
Saturday Night Slam Masters. But to me, to me, that was the best wrestling game on Snes.
Wait, there's two of them though, isn't there?
Yeah, the Saturday Night Slam Masters and Slam Masters 2 Ring of Fire, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't think that made it to SNES. If it did, it was a rare deal. It was like maybe with Japan only. Mm-hmm. But Slam Masters was a Capcom, so you could enter in codes like move sets to do special moves or whatever. I'm like, man, this is what a wrestling game should be.
Right.
And it reminded me of WrestleFest a lot. But
Who
Saturday Night Slam Masters. The Luchador.
The Luchador?
Yep, the Luchador. He was my favorite one because he used to do that little spinning kick. He used to do that spinning kick, and it's like he hit a combo on you.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I'm with that. I can rock with that.
There was a dude that I remember playing with in that game that had like pink hair. That was kind of like you moved kind of like Blanca from Street Fighter. He had like
Oni
pink spiky hair that went down. I don't remember him having a mask, but maybe.
Okay. Because there was a Japanese fighter. I think his name was Oni, and he had like this mask, and he took it off or whatever. But it was dope.
Oh yeah. He did, right? And yeah, he had like a gi. Yeah, he had pink hair. Yeah, that is him. Yeah.
Man, Saturday Night Slam Masters, man, so many memories on that game. And it was like Super Nintendo was notorious for like big sprites. So you had like big colorful characters. Final Fight did that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I want to play Illusions of Gaia, man. Dang, you got my mind on that. Dang, you got my mind on that. Whoo, but we at the wire, man. We at number one. What's your number one?
You want to know what my number one is, bro?
Yeah, what's your number one, dog?
My number one is Secret of Evermore.
Damn.
And I say that because, like, I don't know, last week I talked about Secret of Mana being one of my favorite all time, right?
Yes, you have.
So Secret of Mana and this game are very, very similar, except this one is just like a more westernized version of it.
Okay. Secret of Evermore. Damn, man, bro. Let me tell you right now.
This is fire.
Your list is better than mine. Hey, man, you hit me with the. See, look at it. If I go like deep cut, that's a deep cut. This man is a Secret of Evermore, man.
Secret of Evermore, bro. That was it. That you talk about like rich story, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that was a fantastic game, and that's a game you could play a couple times too. There's a bunch of Easter eggs and shit and stuff that you could do in there. That's that was a fun game.
Wow, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man, because bro, I don't think people realize there's so many RPGs or adventure type games on the Super Nintendo that it's ridiculous. Like,
for real.
When I tell you, I never seen the box art in a rental store for this Secret of Evermore. I've never seen Secret of Evermore.
Nah. I don't think I have either, to be honest. I don't even know how I came up on.
Well, let me rephrase. I heard about it, and I know the greatness it is, but for me to actually visually see it, like the box art, and like be within reaching distance of grabbing it and buying it, never had that opportunity, especially where I was at. Like, it wasn't there. Illusions of Gaia, though, I'll 100% take that L. 100%.
That was a good game.
Man, damn. Okay. My number one. And bro, I'm looking at this box art. I know for a fact it was not in. I know for a fact it wasn't in the
box art for Illusion of Gaia?
Yeah. No, for Secret of Evermore.
Oh, for Secret of Evermore.
Right, because it got this monster like with big claws, and he's like looking at the character, and I was like, yeah, I know I didn't see that. I know I did, because that would have stood out to me. You know, I got like, I'm such a visual person and remember things imagery wise. All right, my number one.
Give it to me, dog. I can't wait for this one. I can't wait.
I don't know I can beat yours, but is Sparkster.
Sparkster.
Yes. Sparkster is my number one.
Sparkster.
For those that don't know,
I don't know if is. Let me look it up real quick because I don't know if I remember.
You heard of Rocket Knight, right?
Oh.
So there was Rocket Knight and Sparkster Rocket Knight Adventures 2 on Sega Genesis, but Sparkster on Snes was a totally different game. It wasn't Rocket Knight 2.
These graphics are crazy too.
Yes, sir. Hey.
Oh, these graphics are crazy.
Hey, Falco said you won that one, man. And he said, yo, mine is MMX.
Oh, bro, you remember that?
Man, yes. Bro, both of y'all got me. Y'all got me on this one.
I mean,
y'all got me on this one.
I thought MMX was on our top 10 all time last week.
Yeah.
That was that's
wait, that was on our top. That was on our top 10. Like, yeah, Mega Man X. But that was definitely in top 5, if I'm not mistaken. We could be wrong. But if y'all missed that show last week, if you go to the videos tab and you can click on that and you can see our original top 10. Not underrated, but our top 10. But Sparkster, it was around the time where, you know, you had Arrow the Acrobat and stuff like that on Sega Genesis and all that. If it was an animal, do something with that animal, add some cool gimmick to it, and boom. But Rocket Knight, I feel like, is highly underrated because of Sonic the Hedgehog, Battletoads, and, you know, Backer Mice from Mars and stuff like that. Like, it was a lot of other platformers that overshadowed it. And you know, when Rocket Knight got on the scene, I feel like, honestly, if it wasn't for Sonic, I feel like Rocket Knight definitely could have been the flagship bearer for Sega. But if you compare graphically, if you compare Sparkster on SNES and Sparkster on Genesis, even though I'm a Sega head, I will say graphically it do look better on the SNES. I will say that.
Yeah.
I will say that.
It did, bro. That shit looked clean, bro. And not for nothing, bro, but I think it looked better than Sonic also.
Yeah, and you want to know what else? Rocket Knight Adventures Legacy, that's on Switch too.
Nice.
That's on Switch as well.
Nice.
That's on Switch as well. So Pocky and Rocky, that is a cop tomorrow, cuz Pocky and Rocky.
Big facts.
That's big facts. I'm getting down to that Pocky and Rocky, man. Ooh,
Taco says Gunstar Heroes.
Bro, you know what? I'm gonna put a pin in that because you know you already know what next week is. Next week is our top 10 Sega Genesis games, bro. And man, I'm gonna have a time.
I got some good ones for the Sega Genesis, bro.
Man, you talking, bro. You talking. Man, and Falco says his biggest issue, he's confused Sega with SNES. And there's a very easy confusion because they shared some games, but the cool thing about that was when it was the true, I always consider that the true console wars to me. Because even though you had the same game on different systems, there was a feature on one and a feature on the other, and one favored one over the other. And it wasn't clean across the board all the way, but it kept that debate going. Like, you know, which one's better? Like that, to me, that was a true console wars, man. And you know, that was a great
rivalry. Like that Sonic versus Sega or Sonic versus Mario rivalry was always fun.
Yeah. And I was pro Sonic all day, man. Like he was fast, you know, faster processor. So it's like,
faster processor.
I mean, I started out with Mario, man. You know, we all did. We all started out with Mario. Then Sonic pull up, and then Sega does what Nintendo don't. All them Sega commercials showing how slow Super Nintendo is. No, how slow Nintendo is, and you know the characters don't go fast, and here comes Sonic zipping back and forth, up and down, loop and loop, Sonic spin ball, all that. I'm like, give me that all black Sega Genesis with the 3 buttons.
I'm a Sega over Nintendo dude, but like I'm a Mario head, bro. I love Mario.
Yeah. I feel you on that. But man, that is our show for today.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, man. Hey, on Sunday, our Patreon subscribers, man, get ready for some heat.
Sunday,
you know what I'm saying? Sunday, man. I got the drink ready. I got a drink ready. The infamous Alvin Staley, he got a drink ready. He got some moonshine. He can't wait to crack open. He ready to crack that thing open. Man, this man is ready. He's ready for Sunday.
Great.
Ready for Sunday.
I can't wait either. I missed it last time, so I'm excited to be there this time.
Boy, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time for the Patreon subscribers, man. But thanks you for supporting us. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit subscribe button, go ahead and comment.
Yes, sir.
And you got anything else for the listeners out there?
What you laughing at, bro?
Because I know you're gonna cook some wild shit like you did last week.
What, you talking about the monkey butt?
Nah, you just set it on camera and just pause and look at the camera, and he just left.
Yeah, and I just had to go. You know what I mean? But it is though. That monkey butt is good. But enjoy enjoy the rest of y'all week. Oh, yo, I got remember how you was talking about getting Michelle into anime? And we were talking about watching Death Note?
Yes.
We're watching Death Note, bro. We started it last night. We're 3-4 episodes deep, and she's loving it so far.
She's
great news.
Got him.
That's great news. Got him.
That's
Yes, sir. We finna do that. So until next week, guys, y'all be safe.
All right. Peace.
Deuces.